And now for my review of Homefront.
How much am I going to pay you?
What? What do you mean it's the wrong media? Be right back. Okay, let's try this again. Now, my review of the movie Homefront, which is a 2003 action flick directed by Gary Flutter and surprisingly was screenwritten by Sylvester Stallone, and it stars Jason Statham, Winona Ryder, James Franco, and Kate Bosworth. And the standard premise of it is that Jason Statham plays as this cop who apparently was part of this really big bust that involves someone going to jail or someone dying, and he decides that it's probably best for him to stay low. So what he does, he takes himself and his daughter to this little small town in the South, I'm guessing, and they just try to lay low and live a normal life. Now one day some bully decides to mess with Jason Statham's daughter, but heck, being her, she obviously knows a couple of badass kick-ass moves and embarrasses him in front of everyone. He runs home to his mom, who's Kate Bosworth, and instead of dealing with this situation like an actual adult would, she decides to go over to her brother, played by James Franco, and basically tells him, you know what, we need to teach these people respect and that you can't really do this kind of stuff, so just go and mess with them. And this little situation, which could have easily had been resolved in 10 minutes, blows up in their face, and then they find out that Jason Statham's character is actually this undercover cop, and he decides to make a deal with this one other person, and you have your movie. And it's just a series of wanting to kick these people or kill these people so that his whole drug business can evolve. I don't know. Okay, Homefront to its core is your standard Jason Statham action flick. If you're a fan of these films as I am, you know what to expect. Now, Jason Statham pretty much plays the same character he does in all his films. I thought James Franco, the interesting thing about his character is he has the name Gator, and he even has this kind of southern accent, so damn well you can't really take him seriously. And I think what I enjoyed about his performance is that he kind of embraces kind of how ridiculous his character is, which I thought was fun. But the surprise performance, in my opinion, was Kate Bosworth playing as this crackhead mom. I mean, she's just evil. I don't like to use profanity in my a lot, but she is the prime definition of trailer park trash, bitch. And wow. And Winona Ryder just plays as James Franco's girlfriend. And I think what I really liked about Homefront is that it's the type of movie that really embraces what it is, and it does it very well. So, you'll get your standard, shootouts, Jason Statham. You'll see him pull out some really cool, martial arts moves, even using the environment to his advantage. I think the problem that I had was that there were several moments where the movie tried to be more than what it is. It tries to be more seriously. Instead of just knowing what the film is, the audience knows what the film is, and just simply sticking to that and just simply being entertainment, they'll take time to actually make things a little bit subtle, or have us actually take it seriously, or build some type of emotional connection. It's like we know how this works. It's like a James Bond film. You just have to stick to your formula. Don't try to mix it up or anything. Just stick to it. And the film just tries to do more of it, more of the seriousness, and when it does that, it kind of slows the film down and then kind of drags out scenes longer than they need to be. And I think just those scenes are the ones that really hurt the film, but not in a serious way. The fight scenes are shot really well. There's a couple of really, really beautiful widespread shots that even I wasn't expecting to see in this film. So in conclusion, all I have to say is if you're a fan of action films, what the type of movie Jason Statham is known for, then this is a solid movie to go see. I wouldn't recommend that you go see this in theaters, but definitely rent this when it comes out, because it's certainly above average. I wouldn't necessarily say it's the type of movie that needs to be in theaters, but it's certainly above the direct-to-DVD types of action films that we get today, which is why I'm happy to give Homefront a B+. If you like this movie review, feel free to like, comment down below, and please subscribe. Check for me in my future movie and video game reviews. And you can also press one of the links in the description down below to follow me on Twitter or friend me on Facebook, and I will be sure to friend you and follow you back. And like always, thank you guys for watching. You're awesome, and I'll see you next time.